That's going out there every fourth or fifth day, taking the ball, competing. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Otto Lopez zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Head gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough match. For him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his.
Jazz tosses to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. And now the Bombers will get their shot. Back at Yankee Stadium and getting to start for Miami, Sandy Alcantara. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason.
Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Cody Bellinger. Aaron Judge at the plate. Second in the AL in home runs.
Ball one.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human. No.
Here's a 2-0. Swing and a bouncer. Sends it to first. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
2 down, nobody on.
Nope, that's a ball.
Here's a 1-1. Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. Top of the second, and now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. And it is out of here. He wastes no time on this one. The Marlins on the board first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Kyle Stowers, the next to hit, looking to rebound from Wednesday's game where he was 0 for 5. And a foul ball. Runner on the move. Pitch
Ball,
misses.
that's outside.
Throw.
No, he's in there. Safe.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Maximus notches the K. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. One out and a runner at second here in game one of this 3-game set. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contacting balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner at second here, one gone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Miami strikes first on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. This ball's chopped on the ground. Little Baltimore chop action for the base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Ball one. Ball, that's off the plate.
And that
ball,
one hit 97 on the gun. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Steps off, checks the runner at first. Down. On the ground, 2 ball. Here's Lopez for 1. And that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Ball.
Pitch
That's
misses, and the count is 2-0. Next offering is down low. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat. That fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And a swing and a miss. Two down, nobody on. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And that's
off the plate,
outside.
ball one.
And that is ball one. That one ripped, but foul. On the ground to third. They take the force out, and the inning is over. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Joe Mack gets him to chase after that one. Check swing. He went 0-2.
Pitcher's doing a great job of keeping this lineup off balance early in the game. If he can keep that up, he's going to have a good outing out there.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, you know, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie. And trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching.
Ball, that's down.
Bunting, and he pops it up. Snags it on the run. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Otto Lopez. Foul ball.
Ball, down.
And 1-2. This one in the air, right field. And that is that. Enough to do it for the Marlins, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. The 0-2. This to third. Hines throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Hey!
McMahon getting to start at the hot corner. He made his big league debut when he was 22 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 2-2 on the way. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two down. Ripped to short. To first.
He's out.
And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now here's Trent Grisham. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
Ball, that's low. That's out.
Just
Ball
missed.
3.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. No challenges left for them now. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. Two down, nobody on. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
This is
Inside
again
ball.
5 in a row. And the 1-0. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. The 1-1. In the dirt. That one outside. And the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So a
Ball
walk
4, that pitch is
puts
out.
runners at first and second.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
2 on, 2 outs. High fly ball out to left field. And that's the 3rd out. So they're able. Start of the 4th. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. Max Fried will go to work. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Trying to bunt his way on. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play.
Up next,
We'll see how they score this.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire.
Runner takes off. Ball
Ball, that
misses.
pitch is out.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. Man at second. That one laced to center and a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So up next, Jacob Marcy. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swings through it for the K. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clear.
McMahon over to Jazz. There's one. Double
He's
play.
out.
What a clean killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice.
Number 22, Ben Rice.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Nope. Outside.
Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? The wind to kick the 2-0.
In an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Payoff pitch. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
The batter, number 13.
And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Two down, nobody on. Chop to third. Gets it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. They're still down. It's 2-0. all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Rhys Hines. When you look at the Yankees and think about all those retired numbers, in fact, no more single digits are available with the exception of 0. Chris, what stands out to you?
Well, for me, it kind of explains why I wore number 80 in spring training with the Yankees. Other than the fact I wasn't going to make the team, you look at it, it is pretty difficult, if you would say, as a guy that gets drafted or signs with that team, to think of, man, how am I going to get comfortable with the new number? Because there's not many options left.
On to first. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. So many great players have played for the Yankees, the likes of Gehrig and Ruth and DiMaggio and Mantle. And then the other retired numbers that really represent the most recent path of success, led, of course, by number 2, Derek Jeter.
Yeah, and obviously the one that stands out the most is that number 2. So many people familiar with the iconic shortstop Derek Jeter and the championships that the Yankees won while he was team captain. Just impressive, but no question about it. The history and all of the legacies of the New York Yankees players over the years is very dynamic.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. I think it's one of the best all time. An art student at UW Eau Claire created it. It is super creative, and I think one of the better logos we have in the sport. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Ball, that pitch is up.
The 1-0. That one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That's a base hit, and they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Ball, inside.
The 1-0. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's 0 for 1. And a strike to the outside corner at 95.
That's a ball.
Chopper to second. The flip. There's one.
He's out.
On to first.
No, he's safe.
So they get one, but a really nice try there.
The center fielder, number 12, Richter.
That pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Pitch gets away. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Two on, one out. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Here's Lopez for one. To first, not in time. And a run scores.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here's Judge now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Nope. That's inside.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball. Down.
Two and 0 to count. Here comes. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busted down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here comes the skipper. Lake Bacher taking over on the mound.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. And that one goes straight to the backstop. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the...
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. So bases all loaded up. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. They limit the damage here. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. It's the Marlins 2 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Now it's going to be Dylan Head. Shortened a bunt and missed it. It's 0-1.
Aye.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And he lays one down the left side. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Number 6, shortstop Otto Lopez.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
Way out front for strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. 2 outs, base is empty. Xavier Edwards digs in now. 1 for 2. Bunting for a hit. Chisholm. The underhand flip, but it's not in time. Base hit. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot. Here goes the runner. In the dirt, blocked. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Here's a 1-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Now the bullpen looks to be springing into action. Paul Blackburn, the right-handed sinker bowler. He looks to be readying himself. Doval. That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Marlins lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 6th. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
Bellinger.
Ball one there.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a ball popped up. Edwards settles under this one. And there's one away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jr.
Ball
Tried to
that's
backdoor
outside.
with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And the 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
Fokker measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2016. That one
Ball
missed.
3.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one pulled foul. In there at the knees. Full count now. And a payoff pitch. And ball
that's a
4
ball.
there. Tying
Take the
run
base.
is on base.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
And that here comes the skipper out of the Braxton Garrett gets the ball now. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. Lead runner around second. Now a relay to third. Not in time. The tying run stands at third with 1 out. And a fly ball could knock this one off. On the ground. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. And it's even up. On the ground, right side, Edwards. Throws to first, and that is that. Nice work from the Miami pen there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Paul Blackburn.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the first pitch
outside.
misses for ball 1. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-1.
Hey, 2.
Ripped on the ground to second. Jazz tosses to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. Right side, hard hit. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, Reese Hines.
Gets him to chase after that one. Comes up empty.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a double.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
So runner at second, 2 down. Yuri Ruiz will hit next. Just a slow ground ball this time. Caballero whips it to first. And that is that. One left for Miami, but they still lead it 2-1. Back in the Bronx, set for the last half of the 7th. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Right through there for a strike.
Ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy. Breaking ball misses down and away. They tried to get him to go. chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Next offering way off the plate. Aaron Judge would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
Ball one.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Judge comes up empty there. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Here comes the runner. Relay throw home. Safe at the plate. We are tied at 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Manager out of the dugout. Anthony Bender will take over here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out.
Ball 2.
Man at second. And there's a strike to Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the 2-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
That slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
The Yankees with the go-ahead run standing at second here at the bottom of the 7th. Splits the plate, and that is strike 1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. And it gets by him. Here comes the Judge around third. And they take the lead in the 7th. And he'll pull into second safely.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one fouled off. 1-1. Now a pop-up on the infield. Edwards. And there's 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Then on second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Here's the changeup. Runner at second, 2 down. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Austin Wells waiting to hit for the Yankees. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Fernando Cruz. This is his 3rd time out this year.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat: get that first hit at the big league level.
Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter, Liam Hicks.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Got it started a little too early, strike 1.
Oh, 1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here comes the 0-1. And he lays down a bunt. Chisholm. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight 1-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Inside, just missed.
That's a really good take.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they're now out of challenges. So the tying run at second. Got him swinging.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Man at second. And that one got a piece of him.
That got him.
Up next for the Marlins,
So here's the cleanup hitter, Heriberto Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. Late on that fastball. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. The Yanks trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. Back here in New York, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Looks like he wants the signs again. 0-2 now. Got him. One up, one down. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and they have this new ballpark that is absolutely gorgeous, but there's still some of that old school feel to it. Foul ball. The 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Yeah, you have to connect the past with the present, and they did a really nice job of the Monument Park out there where you can go and walk through and see the legends. This is New York, and it is the greatest city, I would say, in the country, if not the world. So you expect them to build a ballpark that's going to be incredibly rich in that tradition.
Good job to fight that one off. What about as a left-handed hitter and how short that porch is in right field? Were you ever tempted to just try and think in terms of leaning on something as a left-handed hitter and just trying to yank it over the right field wall?
I don't think I needed to be tempted to do that. I think that's all I was, trying to do, because I didn't have a whole lot of power.
For the Yankees, the third baseman,
Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 in this one.
You have to try to stay within your approach, but you do know that, hey, if you pull something, there's a good chance of it getting out.
That's a ball.
One thing for me over the years, watching how right-handed hitters have tailored and changed their swing so that they could take advantage of the dimensions in right.
2 down, nobody on. In there. And so now 1-2.
Look at Derek Jeter. He's a classic example of someone that wasn't looking to pull the ball, but he could hit some home runs to right field, so was able to flex the muscles at times. But a lot of his 3,000-plus base hits were hit the opposite way in both the old ballpark and here in the newer Yankee Stadium.
The 1-2. Popped up. Hicks under it. And that is the third out of the inning. Back in New York. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
The designated hitter, Kyle Flowers.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Reese Hines, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Camilo Doval, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Bird also getting rid.
Oh, one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt. He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Sends him down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Ball in.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Owen Casey. He represents the go-ahead run. Just
Ball
off
2.
the outside edge. And that's ball 2. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Two down, nobody on. He caught it behind his back. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom 9, and they've got a chance at a walk-off in this tie game. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2. That's ball
Just
3.
missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. Here's a 3-0. That one misses.
Nope. Ball
So
4.
lead off walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Now the Marlins manager. So they turn to their closer, Ronnie Enriquez.
Ronnie Enriquez.
And ball one to Judge. This guy's got good power with one swing. He's 90 feet from home, nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, but it does set up a force at every base. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ben Rice getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Oh, and this one gets away. But no advance from the runners. Puts a bunt down. In comes the winning run, and the Yankees walk it off and win it 4-3.
Well, you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
Score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why I should stop now. Thought I was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-libbing it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Yeah. Big poppin', I realize I'm the gift, so this year I ain't going Christmas shopping. I've been hearing ching off and the move slick Rick talking. He burnt out, 50 million for the catalog I turned down. I'm making money every second, you should learn how. These puppies barking out of war for what I turn round, swinging like the first round, even in the 12th. Got myself rich, took the fan with me. Always the reality would turn into my fantasy. Want a chance with me, so she holler in the man city. Baby, no humanity, now you can't get it. Going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why I should stop now. Thought I was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-libbing it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Let me talk to you. I ain't trying to do too much, I'm trying to stay top 10, yeah. Chasing you up, I don't need distractions, yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. The guest list, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pass it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can who the best is. What's the metric? Yes, it's me. Going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why I should stop now. Thought I was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just sad living it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much.